And then here's probably the most interesting thing about this Packers offseason right now is will they have faith in Aaron Rodgers finishing his contract? So here's the details of this. Basically, they could create a little over 14 million in cap space in 2021 if they restructure. And then restructuring is moving base salary to a signing bonus. So he gets paid immediately, and then that base salary gets spread across or prorated across the length of his contract. And so it becomes guaranteed at that point. And so the reason why it's huge is because if they want to go all in or start pushing right now for 2021, maybe get some free agents, sign some of our own guys, they have the means to do that by restructuring. But the issue or the thing that comes into play is they did draft Jordan Love. If they want to go to Jordan Love soon or they think he will start at some point, they might not want to do this because moving off of Rodgers, they would have guaranteed money left over. So, Nick, the question, do you think Rodgers will finish his contract in Green Bay? Will they restructure?
Well, first of all, congratulations to Aaron Rodgers. He got engaged.
Yes,
Big
that is
deal.
true.
Congratulations. And yes, I do think Aaron Rodgers will finish his contract in Green Bay. He just won MVP. He was the best player in the NFL this year. He threw 48 touchdowns. He had very few interceptions. Rodgers is going to finish his contract in Green Bay. We can restructure it. We can give him a new contract. 14.5 mil is a lot of money to save. That's a lot of flexibility when it comes to other players that we want to sign in free agency. And if we are going to finish Rodgers' contract, we need to restructure it to that 14.5 mil. And yes, the win now mentality is important. We need to go get players who won't be good a few years from now, but players who are going to be good this next season. We're ready to win. 2 straight NFC championship games. It's time to get to the next level, get over that hump, win that game, win one more game, and be world champions. Aaron Rodgers, he's our guy. He's my guy. And Jordan Love, yes, we drafted him last year in the first round. It might be a wasted pick, in my opinion. If Rodgers, he could play 1 more year, he could play 2 more years, he could play 3 more years with the Packers. And Jordan Love, he might sit 1 or 2 years. We might trade him, but I'd be fine with just keeping Rodgers and either trading Jordan Love or just having him sit. I don't think we get rid of Rodgers because, it's Jordan Love's time. Rodgers is still Aaron Rodgers, and he is still one of the greatest quarterback in the league right now.
So, I'm a little bit at odds with this whole thing. I thought they should do this last offseason. I thought they should, go all in, win now mentality. And then they drafted a quarterback, a running back, and a tight end. They didn't really draft any receivers. They picked up Devin Funchess. I feel like this team is not trending towards go all in right now. I kind of wish they would have starting last year. They have the opportunity. I don't think he'll finish his contract in Green Bay. I really don't. I think this front office wants to move on. I don't know why, but they drafted Jordan Love, right? And for me, they're not going to – I feel like it'd be very hard-pressed for them because I think this is Gutekunst's pick, right? This is Goody's, one of his first drafts. This is his quarterback that he took. I think he's going to want to ride with Jordan Love. But I also think the main reason is they didn't think Rodgers would do this good this year. I don't think they thought Rodgers would come out in the second year of LaFleur system and do as good as he is. So
hold on. You said that last year you wanted to do this all in last year, and that we took the quarterback, the running back, and the tight end. And then what happened? We got to the exact same spot because we had the exact same team. So that should show this year we know we messed up. We know we didn't go all in, and we got to the same spot. All right, we have that same team again. We don't do anything. We're gonna get to the same spot. But if we go all in, we can win 2 more games. All we need to do is win 2 more games. And we messed up last year. And I think we're going to learn from that. And I think this year we learned from last year and we're going to go all in.
Okay. So this restructuring has actually been talked about in the media, or there's been speculation about it at least. But here's the thing. Why would they not just do that last year then? I feel like this team's moving more and more towards the future, right? I feel like they're not going to do win now. I want them to. I would still love them to. And then that begs the question of what to do with Jordan Love. Do you just trade him for what you can get? Probably somewhere in the second round. if we remember Josh Rosen after his bad season, he got a really, really late second-round pick. I feel like Jordan Love would be worth more than that. But I think they will move on to Jordan Love. My prediction was after this season is when they will move on to him.
Rodgers was drafted in 2005, and he didn't start till 2008. He sat for 3 years. Jordan Love has sat 1 year. The Packers showed that they are fine sitting a quarterback. I could see Jordan Love sitting this year. I could see Jordan Love sitting next year. And then I could see us making the decision that either trading him or bringing him in. But I think Rodgers has 2 more years at least. I really do.
Yeah. I would love for Rodgers to finish his contract in Green Bay. I think most Packers fans would. There is the thing, though, here's the question, right? Do you think Rodgers can do better than he did last year?
I think he can do what he did last year.
Like, to the same extent, right?
Yes. I don't see him throwing 50 touchdowns, but I see him staying under 8 interceptions every year for the rest of his career.
Do you think he'll have over 40 touchdowns?
I do. Tom Brady just threw 40 touchdowns, and Rodgers is nowhere near Tom Brady's age.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. We've seen quarterbacks that get paid a lot, and he does. They struggle to go deep in the playoffs. Basically, since the rookie wage scale got changed in 2010 or 2011, all those quarterbacks have either been Tom Brady, who's paid cheaply compared to the play he produces, or it's been a quarterback on a rookie contract. Do you see any here? That's the thing, because Rodgers is getting paid a lot, and I'm not going to say he's not worth it. I totally give the man a blank check, but there is a point to be made that it's going to be hard to win with him if he's making $37 million.
So that's why. All right, let's free up $14.5 million with the win now mentality. We're winning this season. We can go out. We can get some free agent. We want to draft a wide receiver for a weapon. We can also sign a running back free agent, and we're going to draft a cornerback. There we go. We fix those. That's 3 needs right there. We fix, and I think that's enough to win 2 more games as long as Rodgers plays close to what he played this season in his MVP form. We don't need much more. We need a little more, but we don't need much more.
Well, here's the thing, too, though, is we don't know if those picks are going to pan out, right? Those dudes could be bust.
They could.
We don't know about injuries. What if Devontae Adams, Bakhtiari, and Elton Jenkins all get injured for long periods of time? I think over the last couple of years, we've had pretty good injury luck.
Yes, the last time we had bad injuries, we missed the playoffs. And then last 2 years, we have not had bad injuries. And
I'd say we'd had good injuries luck the last couple of years, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to maintain that. And so I think the point is that if you go to Jordan Love, if he can do 75% of what Aaron Rodgers could do, in getting as paid as how he is, our team could potentially be better off. Now, this depends on how good Jordan Love actually is, though.
I don't think Jordan loves 75% of Aaron Rodgers right now. I think he needs to watch a little more, learn a little more. Maybe we give him at end of games. We put him in this season, see how he is. If we're up a lot, if we're up a couple possessions, fourth quarter, put in Jordan Love. Let him get some reps because Aaron Rodgers doesn't need to go out there and throw 5 touchdowns a game. He just needs to win the game.
Yeah, if you're up 30 within the fourth, you can just put in the backup side.
This year, Jordan Love, if Rodgers got injured, Jordan Love wasn't even going to play. Tim Boyle was going to play. Jordan Love, he didn't even get dressed some games. He wasn't the guy. This year, obviously, I think he'll be the second string, but I don't think he's ready to be the captain and the leader of the team yet.
Yeah, and I think one of the reasons that, and this kind of plays into your thought of with Rodgers, is by not exposing any of Jordan Love, no one knows he's an unknown commodity at this point.
Yep.
If he came out and looked bad, his trade value would go down a lot.
It would.
It would go down a lot because that's all they would see of him. And I think that's one of the reasons is it helps preserve his trade value. So that way they have the option on the table. But yeah, basically, do you have anything else or any more thoughts on this? Do you think they will cut ties with Jordan Love?
I don't think we're cutting ties with either Jordan Love or Aaron Rodgers the
Okay.
next 2 years. I think this upcoming season, one more season, and then we'll be back right where we are right now talking about this.
Interesting. Yeah, so I guess I can share my thoughts. I think they will, or at least here's my general thing is I thought they would put in Jordan Love into the start of his third year, so that'd be 2022. After this season, it's tough to say because Aaron Rodgers was the MVP, but it's an interesting thought. So will they restructure and free up a ton of cap space now, prorated over the remaining length of his contract, making it guaranteed the salary cap will jump? Or will they not have as much guaranteed so that way they are open to getting rid of Rodgers without as much dead cap space? It's interesting. Tough to say where it'll exactly go. There has been speculation of the restructure